Welcome, football fans, to this matchup in the Axis Football League. I'm Dave Stevens along with my partner Mike Steele.
This is it, Dave. The entire season has led up to this. It doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or an aged veteran. The Axis Bowl is where careers are defined. I know there's a few players out there today that are looking to make their mark on history.
Well, I think fans at home are thinking the same thing, Mike. Well, let's start some playoff football. Shaw kicks it off. Fielded at the 11-yard line. First and 10. Handing it off to number 30. And he safely steps out. That will move the chains.
Those D linemen are lobbying for holding, hoping the refs can stop the momentum this offense is building.
The runner dodges away. Second down. Second and long. Quarterback to pass. The offense will fake the handoff and look to pass. That brings up a crucial third down. That will move the chains.
Let me tell you, Dave, hearing those chains move is one of the best sounds to the offense.
Go! Dropping back. He rifles one over the middle. Second down.
That's a pro-level pass. If you can make that pass, you can be a pro. Simple as that.
He launches one. He snags it out of the air for the touchdown.
When I played, I used to love chucking it down the field like that. Great throw and catch for the touchdown.
The home team is lining up to go for two here.
Go!
The home team with the play action. It's caught for the score. That'll be good for 2 points.
Dave, when we talked to him yesterday, he mentioned striving to have a breakout day. I think he's starting to make that a reality.
The home team draws first blood today. 8-0.
What more can you ask for, Dave? You talk about this all week, going out and drawing first blood. Put that TD on the board. Let's see what the offense can do with this drive. I'm sure they'd love to go down and put an end to this lead they're facing.
He takes the ball, and he won't make it very far before being dragged down. Back near the 41, penalty marker on the field. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome. Orlando will accept the penalty.
That's a tough break for them there.
He drops back. Throws it. That will bring up second down. Powell steps back into the pocket, fakes the handoff, and looks to pass. He crosses the goal line. Touchdown.
Ingram had the jets on from the moment the ball was snapped. He wasn't going to stop until he had that ball in the end zone.
Scrambling, he'll cross the goal line to convert the 2-point try.
This is big boy football. The defense might consider getting some new guys in because they just got manhandled.
Byrne catches the kickoff. Tackled after a return of 13. Zings one. And he steps out. Second down. There's a penalty marker on the field. The home team will accept the penalty.
The team that stays focused and mistake-free usually wins the game.
The QB hands it off. And that's enough for a first down.
The whole team had to fight for those yards to get the first down on that run.
Go! The quarterback makes the handoff. The QB hands it off. He steps out of bounds up near the 45-yard line. That will move the chains. The QB dropping back. Throws one. The receiver can't bring it in. Just a single back in the backfield for the home team. The QB handing it off. Third down. The home team lines up with one back in the backfield. Hike! Number 26 on the run. First down.
It's runs like that, Dave, that helps set the tone for this game. Nothing fancy, just our guys beat your guys.
Second down. Go! Number 26 takes the ball. Finally brought down up at the 16-yard line. And that's enough for a first down.
Not a run that's going to make his highlight reel, but he keeps adding to his yardage today with that first down.
Steps into the pocket. The quarterback on the play action.
There was a very small window that the quarterback was working with there, and he slung it in there.
The first quarter comes to a close. All tied up at 8-8. Fires a rocket. The pass falls harmlessly to the ground. He steps back to pass. The pass falls harmlessly to the ground. Go! He hands it to and he crosses the goal line for a touchdown.
Number 30 hit the hole like a rocket. He saw a gap and shot through it for the touchdown.
Go! Here's the kick. And it's good. The home team will take the lead with that score, 15-8.
That was a big possession for the offense for them to be able to take the lead like that.
Number 9 kicks it away. White takes the kick. Makes the return up to the 18-yard line.
This is a pressure drive for the offense. They've got a chance to pull back into the driver's seat with a score on this possession.
Steps into the pocket. Launches a pass. Perez makes the reception.
Giving up those yards so quickly. Even the mascot looks frustrated with the defensive.
Powell steps back into the pocket. Perez makes the reception. That'll bring up a fresh set of downs.
This is not the type of offense you want to hand momentum like this to. They have some real threats on the field.
Penalty marker on the field. Let's see what the call on the field is. Orlando accepts the penalty.
Penalties have a way of taking the air out of a team's confidence or momentum.
Go! Powell makes the handoff, and he scores.
Not just a touchdown, but also a statement.
Here's the kick. And it's good. Orlando is getting set for the kickoff. Shaw sends it off. Byrne takes the kickoff. Makes the return up to the 25-yard line. Quarterback to pass. He flings a pass off to the right side. That'll give them a fresh set of downs. Lining up with a single back. Pitches it out to number 30. That gets us to second down. He drops back to pass. He sets up and throws out past the first down marker. That will bring up third down. Fourth play of the drive. Steps into the pocket. Brought down in the backfield for a sack by number 96. That brings up fourth down.
A smart play by the offense. Everything was covered downfield, and you don't want to force one in. Throw it short and see if the receiver can make a play to get the first down.
The punt goes into the end zone for a touchback. Powell tosses one out. That'll bring up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's one way not to worry about converting on third down. Just get it done on the first down.
The home team accepts the penalty.
Mental errors are a huge part of the game. This one just creeps up pre-play for us all to see.
The QB hands it off. Finally stopped.
That's the kind of talent this team has, Dave. Moving the ball at will against a defense that isn't full of slouches.
The ball is loose. Stop at the 43-yard line. That gets us to second down. He makes the handoff. And he's tackled up near the line. Third down. Dropping back, throws it. Perez with the catch. We've got an injured player down on the field. Coming out in the gun. Powell steps back into the pocket, makes the catch, and he scores.
The secondary's down there comparing notes. Apparently, they didn't do that in the film room this week.
Here's the kick. Just barely missed it. Orlando will pull ahead with the score 21-15.
We may be seeing a big momentum shift here, Dave. Taking the lead like that does a lot for a team's confidence.
Shaw kicks it off. taken at the 9. Makes the return up to the 16-yard line.
If the offense can drive down the field and get some points here, I'd expect to see a big momentum shift in the game.
The quarterback back to pass. He sends one deep over the top of the middle of the field. Incomplete. Quarterback to pass. He decides to keep it himself. Orlando takes their first timeout. That brings up third down. Steps into the pocket. He decides to keep it himself. The runner steps out of bounds.
Receiver gets up with the big first down motion. Pretty sure the defense have seen enough of that already.
Number 13, back to pass. He's tackled.
Those quick first downs like that really help the offense get into a rhythm.
Scrambling. He safely steps out of bounds, close to the 29. That will move the chains.
Not elusive enough to make that into a big play, but still keeps that defense on the field.
Number 13, back to pass. He tucks it and runs. Second down. Steps into the pocket. And he's off. He steps out of bounds. There's a flag on the field. Let's see how the penalty affects things. The home team takes the penalty.
Penalties can be real drive killers or savers.
Dropping back, fires one. It's caught for the score.
The home team showed us great execution and determination on that touchdown.
The home team is lining up to go for two here.
Go!
Takes the toss to number 30. He steps in for two.
Some plays take time to develop, but the QB was fist-pumping right after that handoff. He knew the back only had green in front of him.
The home team will take the lead with that score, 23-21.
It's good to get out in front, but there's plenty of game left to play.
The kick is off. White takes the kickoff. And he's brought down after a return of 21.
This is a pressure drive for the offense. They've got a chance to pull back into the driver's seat with a score on this possession.
He can't make the catch. Powell looking to pass. Incomplete. Hands it to number 37. And he steps out up at the 48. That will bring up first down.
You see those big linemen starting to put hands on the hips, getting a bit tired of staying on the field.
Caught by number 80. Orlando uses their second timeout. And that's enough for a first down.
As good as advertised, Dave. We expected to see some great offense today, and it's coming around.
He lets one fly. Incomplete pass. Powell Dropping back. Complete to number 80. Orlando will take their third and final timeout here. Go! The home team, it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown!
What a play! That is what football is all about.
Go! Shaw makes the kick. It's good! Orlando moves into the driver's seat. 28-23.
Playing with the lead means we could very well see the defense start to bring the heat, Dave.
Shaw kicks it away. Byrne takes the kickoff. Makes the return up to the 16.
This is a pressure drive for the offense. They've got a chance to pull back into the driver's seat with a score on this possession.
Hike! He flings a pass. The ball falls to the ground. Incomplete. Second down for the home team.
Said hike.
He turns it upfield. He steps out of bounds. First down. The second quarter comes to a close. Orlando with the lead. 28-23. Out onto the field comes the kicking team. Number 9 kicks this one short. White takes the kickoff. Makes the return up to the 32. Well, we've got a report from Emma Adams down on the field. Emma, what do you have for us?
Gentlemen, I had a chance to discuss the first half with the coach for the home team. His team is no stranger to a game plan gone bad. So it might be premature to call this run defense a lost cause. However, it was also pretty brutal first half for them. Sometimes opponents don't always do what you expect them to, and he said it'll be an uphill battle getting these guys to go out there and defend the run better. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Emma. Tackled near the line. Third down. Third down. Steps into the pocket. The pass is intercepted by number 38. Tackled around the 30.
I'm sure the coaches had talked to him about this one with him all week. Just a bad read exploited by the secondary. Points off of turnovers is an important statistic in football. If the defense can prevent them from executing here, all of the momentum built up from that turnover will be lost.
Number 13 gives it away. That'll be enough for the first down.
When you can keep the sticks moving quickly like that, it's a good way to build momentum on a drive.
Stopped before he could break loose. Second down. Number 13, looking to pass. The pass falls harmlessly to the ground. Go! Rifles a pass. It's caught for the score!
That's a great example of a player just stepping up and making a play to get a touchdown.
The home team sets up to go for 2. Go! The home team with the play action. The home team is unable to convert. The home team will pull ahead with the score 29-28.
Pretty dynamic play calling there, Dave. Seeing some smart decisions translate into points.
Well, it looks like we've got an injured player on the field. The kick is off. White takes the kick. Tackled after a return of 15.
It's a one-score game, Dave. You have to feel good about your chances here if you're the offense. Let's see how they execute.
Bowler takes the handoff. Second down. Second play of the drive for the offense. Tosses a pass. Short. He can't bring it in. Throws to the middle of the field, and they can't connect. Incomplete. The offense lines up to punt this one away. The punt's away. Byrne takes the kick. And he scores.
That's a textbook punt return there. Excellent blocking and vision there by the return team.
They're electing to go for two here. He drops back. Scrambling. He crosses the goal line to make the two-point conversion.
Simple X's and O's. And in this case, the offense just found a weakness in the D and got rewarded with 6 points.
The home team widens the gap a bit with that score, 37-28.
For a defense, this becomes personal now. They're starting to put points up at will.
White catches the kickoff. And he's brought down after a return of 23.
The away team needs to get something going on this drive.
Orlando starts the drive from the 26-yard line. Powell makes the handoff. Good enough for a first down. Tight end on the right side. Brought down almost immediately by number 52, second down. Dodges the defender. There is a flag on the play. Scrambling. And he's brought down. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome. Orlando accepts the penalty.
The defender was holding the receiver before the ball was thrown there.
A penalty flag on the field. Throws one. And he's taken down. Well, we'll see if that holds up after the penalty. Orlando will accept the penalty.
The QB did a good job with his snap count there to force that offsides.
Hike! He makes the pitch.
Those quick first downs like that really help the offense get into a rhythm.
A penalty flag on the field. Let's see what the call on the field is. The home team accepts the penalty.
Most holding penalties are the result of poor positioning by the blocker, where they use their hands to compensate for being out of position.
That will bring up second down. Powell makes the pitch. Stopped before he could break loose. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Tosses the ball way down the right side. And he can't reel it in. Lining up to punt. Roethlisberger punts it away. And the punt sails out of bounds.
The home team has built up a nice lead and should focus on extending this drive as long as possible to eat up that clock.
Tonight. And he misses his mark. 2nd down for the home team. Steps into the pocket. Tosses the ball deep down the field. And it's off. A crucial 3rd down for the offense. Sit hut. And he's off.
Nice route and pass to pick up the 1st down there.
1st down. Hike. That'll wrap things up for the 3rd quarter. The home team out in front for now, 37-28. Quarterback to pass. And it's intercepted by number 32. And he's brought down.
I bet the quarterback wishes he could have that one back. It will be interesting to see if the offense can do anything on this drive following that turnover.
Hike. Launches a pass way downfield. And that's enough for a 1st down.
Let me tell you, Dave, hearing those chains move is one of the best sounds to the offense.
Hike. Powell handing it off. 2nd down. Hike. Makes the handoff to number 37. That will bring up 3rd down. Hike. Tosses the ball over the middle, and they can't connect. Incomplete. Lining up for the field goal. The kick is up. It's good. They convert from 40 yards out. Orlando reclaims some lost ground. 37-31.
Those key plays we talked about played a large part in that drive. They keep closing the gap, Dave.
The kick is caught at the 8. Makes the return up to the 19-yard line.
This drive coming up is a good chance for the offense to give themselves a bit of breathing room.
Sit hut. That'll give them a fresh set of downs.
If they keep doing this, the kicker's going to have a much easier job today. Extra points only, perhaps.
Steps into the pocket. Play action pass. There is a flag on the play. Let's see how the penalty affects things. Orlando will accept the penalty.
It's a common misconception that blockers are allowed to grab defenders as long as their hands are on the inside. That's what we saw there, but it's still a holding penalty.
He turns it upfield. That brings up 2nd down. 2nd down. Go! Hands it to number 30. And that's enough for a first down.
This line today, regardless of who is in the backfield, they're making it a point to create those running lanes.
Number 13, back to pass, a penalty marker on the play, and he misses his mark. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome. The home team takes the penalty.
The defender was holding the receiver before the ball was thrown there.
Drops back into the pocket, fakes the handoff, and looks to pass. There's a flag on the field. Incomplete. Let's see what the call on the field is. Orlando accepts the penalty.
That's a clear case of pass interference. No question there.
Drops back into the pocket. He flings a pass. Incomplete pass. Second down and long.
Go!
Handing it off to number 30. That gets us to third down. Number 13, looking to pass, a fumble. Touchdown. Let's see what the call on the field is. The home team will accept the penalty.
As we look back on that one, Dave, really got to say, the wideout sold it well. The contact wasn't that significant.
The QB tucks it in and runs. And he safely steps out up at the 41.
Back-to-back first downs really has an impact on the crowd, too.
He drops back to pass. He lets one fly. Incomplete. Number 13, dropping back. And he goes down. Sacked back at the 44-yard line. That will bring up third down.
Hike!
Handing it off to number 30. Fourth down.
Sometimes it's a good strategy to play the field position game. Get yards when you can and hope for a good stop on defense so you can give it another go closer to the end zone.
The home team calls the first timeout.
Go!
He punts it away. The punt goes into the end zone for a touchback.
This is a pressure drive for the offense. They've got a chance to pull back into the driver's seat with a score on this possession.
He drops back to pass. He sends one deep downfield to the sideline. Incomplete pass. Second down. He drops back to pass, sets his feet and throws, and he misses his mark. Sets his feet and throws to the left side of the field. Tight end right for the Rockets. First down. There's a penalty marker on the field. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome. Orlando accepts the penalty.
That's a tough break for them there.
The QB tucked. The ball is knocked loose. That will bring up second down. Dropping back. Tosses a pass over the middle, and they can't connect. Incomplete. Drops back into the pocket. Snagged out of the air by number 88, Orlando. Will call timeout. That will bring up first down.
Being able to convert first downs in the passing game makes your running game that much easier to execute.
The ball is on the ground. Forced out of bounds.
A lot of fumbles like that one are preventable. All these players are taught how to protect the football when they run. The defense has a chance to come up big. If they can force a punt after that turnover, it'll give the entire team a boost of confidence.
Makes the handoff to number 30. Orlando calls their second timeout. Second down. The QB tucks it in and runs. Orlando will use their third and final timeout here. That brings up a crucial third down. Breaking free. Brought down almost immediately at the 39-yard line.
That's a safe play on third down. When you've got a long way to go, sometimes you're better off just picking up a few yards and kicking it.
The home team will use one of their timeouts here. The punt's away. The kick is caught at the 32-yard line.
This is a good position for offense to be in. It's a one-score game, and they've got a good opportunity to go down the field and get some points.
He drops back, throws it deep down the middle of the field, and it's off. 4 receivers for the Rockets. He steps back to pass, and he misses his mark. Oh, drops back. He can't bring it in. The home team uses their last timeout. Looking to pass, and it's off. The Rockets comes up short on fourth down.
The offense will be looking to turn that turnover into some points here.
The home team will start from the 35. What a game today, Mike. Now, who do you see had the most impact on the outcome?
Today's stud is number 13 for the home team. an MVP performance today.